I have an amazing story to share that very few people know. Steve Jobs, the famous founder of Apple, wanted to name the Mac bicycle. In fact, Steve Jobs saw Apple products as a bicycle for the mind. Why? Why was Steve Jobs so fascinated with the bicycle? It turns out that Steve Jobs read a 1973 study on the locomotion of the animal kingdom. And in that study, humans without any tools, without the bicycles, were performing the worst when it comes to the effectiveness of locomotion. Meaning we burned the most calories from moving from place A to place B. Yet if humans had a bicycle, if humans had a tool, we had the most efficient locomotion, again, burned the least calories when moving from place A to place B. So the bicycle is a tool that enhances human effectiveness, that enhances human life. And so is veganism. And that is the first thing that I wish I knew before going vegan. That veganism or plant-based diets in general are beneficial tools. They can enhance your lifestyle, they can reduce your animal suffering, they can improve your karma, which Steve Jobs would have improved of as well. They can increase your energy and make you so much fitter and stronger. But it stays a tool, and a tool one has to first learn how to use correctly. Because a bicycle can improve your life, can make you so much more effective, but it can also, give you decent head wounds when at 20 miles per hour you fall flat on your face. That's why at first it really benefits you if you wear a helmet when riding a bicycle. And the same thing is when it comes to veganism. At the first time when you're going vegan, but learn that what I've seen over time, that most efforts of vegans when it comes to influencing others to change their vegan food choices are wasted. In fact, often they can backfire. That's why it's beneficial to wear a helmet there as well. No, don't actually wear a helmet. That was a stupid analogy. That's why most vegans learn over time to keep their food choices for themselves. And I did that as well until I've seen a better strategy, and I emphasize this a lot with my coaching clients as well, is that you have to learn to be a positive vegan role model. You have to become a positive vegan role model. Meaning you have to become a person, if you're truly interested in changing people for the better with the nutritional choices that people look up to. Meaning you have to get in shape, you have to improve yourself. You have to become a person that a person looks at and says, wow, that person is vegan. And if you've achieved that, you have so much leverage to change that person for the better. Because you have so many psychological benefits that play to your advantage at that point, like authority bias or liking bias. Meaning it's quite easy and simple for you to help that person make better choices. But first you have to become a positive vegan role model. And if right now you're not a positive vegan role model, then that, in my opinion, is the first place to start. That is the first thing that you must change. And the third thing, and this can really be applied to all aspects of life, but it's the first time I noticed this when going vegan, is that there's never a good time to make a positive life change. I remember when I made quote-unquote the decision to go vegan, or when I first stumbled into veganism after reading the book Eating Animals, I was procrastinating with this decision for weeks. I couldn't get myself to do it. I was experiencing so much cognitive dissonance. On one hand, I appreciate the familiarity, the comfort of just eating meat, and then on the other hand, I just knew that I need to make this change and make the decision to go right in. And those two aspects of my mind just constantly battled with each other, and I couldn't make a decision to move forward. After weeks of battling with that decision, when I finally made the decision to jump in, 95% of all the things that I ever worried about before, going vegan, never happened. So I realized that there's never a good time to make a positive life change. So right now, when I'm 80% sure of making a decision, I jump right in. So I make my due diligence before, I analyze the pros and cons, and when I'm 80% sure, I do it. Look, in my opinion, life is too short to be dabbling around. Too short to be living a life that is just okay, when you can live a life that is great, that fits exactly for your specific liking. And I see this with so many people in their relationships. They stay in unhappy relationships for years just because each partner is afraid to make a decision to move on. I see this with people in their health and fitness on a daily basis. They feel uncomfortable when they look in the mirror. Sometimes they feel disgusted when they look in the mirror. They feel uncomfortable when they wear clothes that don't fit. That is just not a good way to live. Especially when you know that deep down yourself you can do better. And I see this with people in veganism as well. They know, okay, it's the right thing to do, but they can't get themselves to make that decision. So realize that right now, there's never a positive time. There's never a great time to make a positive life change. And it's okay to be afraid. We all are. But courage is not the absence of fear. Instead, it's the ability to tame it. So realize that there's never a great time to give veganism a shot, to go vegan, or to make a positive life change of any kind. Instead, you have to learn to make decisions when times are uncertain, when you're only 80% sure, because to be honest, that is enough to make a good decision. So if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. If you want to see more videos like this when I talk about veganism, fitness and personal growth, then certainly subscribe to this channel. And if you want to get coached by me and help vegans or soon to be ones get in the best shape of their life, if you click the link in the description or in the first comment, you can learn more about what I do. I have some awesome testimonials there that you can discover. And if it piques your interest, you can then schedule a free call with me. So talk to you soon or see you next time.